Hello everyone and welcome to another Investillionaire special. In this video, we'll be doing a quick review of the Wonderland project as well as our price forecast for the time token. In addition, we'll be covering some major news regarding this protocol. But before we start, like always, we kindly invite you to go ahead and join our growing community and family by smashing the like button, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the notification bell button as well. Now let's go ahead and get started. So the first question that you might have in mind is, what is Wonderland all about? What is this project about? So actually, Wonderland is one of the most popular and most successful Olympus DAO forks. It is the first decentralized reserve currency protocol available on the Avalanche network. Now, a decentralized reserve currency can be described as a non-pegged stablecoin. Stablecoins are tokens that are pegged to an underlying assets. For example, USDC is tied to the US dollar. However, time is not pegged to any particular currency. It chose to reject the pegging because governments can control the value of currency, and Wonderland does not want to take this kind of risk. Instead, it uses a treasury filled with several types of tokens to back up the value of each time token. So as you can see right now, we're on their platform and they have a treasury balance of $836 million. And this treasury balance is backing up the value of each time token. As you can see here, they have a lot of different currencies. So for instance, they have MIM, they have Ethereum, they have AVAX. All of these tokens are real assets that are backing the price of the time token. So this mechanism, it was copied from Ohm and ensures that the time tokens has an intrinsic value that it cannot fall below. So for right now, the backing price per time is almost $1,300. So the price cannot fall below this, because if the time price falls below this value, then the treasury would buy back and then burn time tokens to push the price back above its floor. So this means that there is no upside limit to the price of time. So there's one thing to keep in mind here, is that not all the projects are executing this buyback mechanism. And many of them have decided not to do so because they're going to be diluting the value of the treasury balance. And now, however, Wonderland has decided to shift its vision. So it has started by a vision of being the decentralized currency on the Avalanche network. But right now they are changing this vision to becoming more like a decentralized investment fund. More on that later on in the video. So now the question that you might have in mind is, why would you choose Wonderland project? So there are plenty of other Ohm forks. There are dozens of Ohm forks, and actually you can check them out if you visit this website, ohmforks.com, and you can see there's literally dozens of these forks available on different blockchain platforms. So you have Jade Protocol on Binance Smart Chain, Temple DAO, Ethereum, all of these, they're available. Babylon DAO has recently launched on Solana. Invictus already launched. So as you can see, every day we have more and more Ohm forks coming up. So why would you bet on Wonderland project? And we think the main reason for betting on Wonderland is actually the credibility of this project, the credibility of the team that's behind this project. So the main difference between Wonderland and all of these other forks is that these forks, they don't know the team that's behind them. The team behind these projects, it's anonymous, and which creates a problem of trust. So a lot of people, they don't want to invest on these coins because they don't know. They can actually get scammed because they don't know who the team that's behind this project. Now, this is completely different with Wonderland Time, because Wonderland Time has a very, very credible team that is behind this project. Which brings us to our next question. Who is the creator of Wonderland Time? So Wonderland Time is actually created by Daniel Sestagali. And Daniel is a very credible and reputable figure in the decentralized finance community. So Daniel has actually founded two other projects. He has founded Abracadabra Money, Popsicle Finance, and Wonderland Time. All of these projects have been wildly successful, and by having this public figure behind the project, this gives a lot of trust. A lot of people generally trust this project more because the founder is known and it's not completely anonymous. So one thing that Wonderland has going for it is that Daniel is putting his own reputation at stake by backing up this project. In addition to that, he has shown track record for backing up the projects that he has created. So for instance, Popsicle Finance has had a hack that has happened actually in August 2021. And this hack had led to losing more than $25 million of the ICE tokens. And however, what Daniel has done is that instead of hiding, instead of running away, he assumed responsibility for this and he worked hard to solve the problem and actually financed all the stolen money back to all the owners. So all the money that were lost, they were returned to the owners. So this gives a huge credibility to this project and a lot of trust in this project and in the team that is behind this project. So also, I highly recommend that you follow Daniel Sesta on Twitter. He's very, very active on social media, and he's also one of the most interesting guys that you can follow on Twitter. So now this brings us to our next topic, which is the investment options that you have with Wonderland. So actually, Wonderland Time has two types of investments that you can participate in. So there's two strategies. There is either the staking strategy or the minting strategy. So let's go ahead and start with the minting strategy. So what is minting? Minting is considered as bonding. So what you do is you are buying or creating, minting new time tokens, and you're buying it from the treasury at a discount. So for instance, you are having, let's say, your MIM tokens or AVAX tokens. You can buy the time tokens using this currency. So you can buy it using MIM currency, or you can buy it using AVAX currency, and you're buying it at a discount from its current price. And that is considered minting. So it is considered as an active investment strategy. So all your time tokens that are minted, they are vested for a period of 5 days. And after that period is done, you can redeem your time tokens, and then you can either sell them. So hopefully the price will be higher at that point and you're making profits, or you can stake your coins to make more money. So now this brings us to the staking mechanism, which is the second mechanism that you can use to create income. This is more as a passive investment strategy. So it allows you to accrue time tokens via auto compounding. So each staked time coin is automatically increased every 8 hours. So every 8 hours there is a rebase that happens, and your tokens are going to be increasing in value. So there's also an APY that's actually associated with it. You can see how much you are getting from each reward, and you can see the 5-day reward rate. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the ecosystem that Daniel is building on the Avalanche network and how Wonderland fits within this ecosystem. So as you can see right now, Daniel's ecosystem starts with SushiSwap, and SushiSwap is considered the exchange, the decentralized exchange, and it's also the multi-chain automated market maker. So the SushiSwap liquidity pools, it's gonna provide Abracadabra with the liquidity, and Abracadabra is gonna act as the central bank within this ecosystem. Then what happens is you will have Wonderland deepening the liquidity and leverage, and it's gonna be providing growth as an investment fund within this ecosystem. So Wonderland is gonna act as an investment fund within this ecosystem, and then this liquidity is gonna be used within Popsicle Finance with leverage in order to allow the execution of the trades at the best price relative to any other markets. And now, with that being said, there is an important news regarding the Wonderland investment fund. So the Wonderland DAO has successfully invested in a decentralized crypto betting platform that is called betswap.gg. Now, this investment marks the first capital to be deployed by the DAO at a seed stage of a new project. That's an important milestone which differentiates Wonderland from its competitors. So the total DAO allocation was 2 billion, almost 2.1 billion tokens, and that was purchased at a price of $18.3 million. Now, betswap.gg is a truly decentralized and permissionless peer-to-peer matching engine of bets. This decentralized sports trading exchange connects markets and takers globally to allow bets on all sporting and e-sporting events. The second stage of BetSwap will focus on allowing wagering on popular online games and chess games and hundreds of other games. And all of this is done in a permissionless and secure manner. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the tokenomics for the Wonderland time token, as well as our price forecast for it. So as you can see right now, the price of time token is sitting around $2,500, and this price has actually fallen from its previous level. So we can see that the price was around $9,000 and it has gone all the way down to $2,500. If we take a look at the all-time highs and the all-time lows, we do see that the price was sitting at $14,000, which was 2 months ago, and this represents an 81% drop in the price. We also see that the all-time lows was $500, and this was 4 months ago. So we're still up almost 400% from the all-time lows. Now, we still believe that the price in the short term, the price for this coin is going to continue in its downward trajectory. And the main reason for that is due to the high APY that's being paid out now. So this high APY is a major concern, and we think that it's going to continue to dilute the value of this project. So until any action is taken to reduce this APY, we do see a lot of people just selling their rewards. So imagine you're making 9% every week. So a lot of people are selling all these rewards and taking advantage of that. So it is creating a downward selling pressure on the price of Wonderland coins. So we believe that this price will continue going down until the APY is reduced. So we expect the price to keep falling. Maybe the minimum that it can fall would be around $1,000. We think that would be, the worst case scenario for the short term. However, if you're planning to hold this coin for the long term, if you really believe in the vision of this project, then it is a great entry point, because we believe that this project is gonna return ridiculous amounts. A lot of profits are gonna be made from this project, and we're not talking about the APY rewards. The APY rewards is something that's gonna be removed. It's gonna be reduced eventually. This APY is not sustainable, but the real important thing is the investment fund strategy that this project is taking. So this can lead to huge benefits, and basically this can be considered as a cash cow in the future, because any of these investments, you're getting them at a private sale at a very low price, and all of these rewards are being distributed to the holders. All the people that are holding these coins, they're going to benefit one way or another from this investment fund. So holding this coin on the long term is very, very beneficial, and we're strongly bullish on the long-term potential for this project. So if you decide to go in now, that might be a not very good entry point in terms of the price, especially if you want to hold it for the short term. Then we advise you to keep holding until the price pressure, until the APY is reduced. Then you can get in at a better price. But if you're thinking of the long term, if you want to hold for 2 to 5 years, then we think that you are not going to lose any money even if you enter at this price right now. In fact, it's quite the opposite. We think that this is a hugely undervalued for the potential that it has and the amount of money that it's going to bring to its stakeholders. And with that being said, guys, remember that this is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors, and this video is made only for educational and entertainment purposes. And you should always do your own due diligence and your own research before investing into any asset class. And with that being said, we hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.